That's when the physical body, mind, everything will be in order. Okay. First, deep exhalation. Exhale deeply. So all three aspects, inhalation, exhalation, and in between retention, everything should be done deeply. Then only it will give you a lot of benefit. Okay. Let's do at least 4 times. Focus only on the breath. So no other thought should be entertained. And when you perfect this method of doing pranayama, you will see that a lot of improvement in your physical health, and also mind will be relaxed. At least for the period you are doing this. Slowly then you extend to other areas also, other parts of your life. Do at least 4 times. Relax your entire physical body and mind. So when your mind especially is fully relaxed, raise your thought to the supreme principle which is governing everything which we forget, take it for granted, right? Supreme principle is responsible for all our functions. Remember the Kenopanishad. Shrotrasya shrotram manaso mano yad vacho avacham sav pranasya pranaha chakshushash chakshuhu atimuchya dhiraha etyasmal lokadamrita bhavanti. Oh, shrotrasya shrotram. So very poetically, this Upanishad mantra is saying it is the year of the year. Shrotrasya shrotram. Manaso mano. That means what? There is not another year behind the year. The real reason for the functioning of the year is because of the consciousness principle. So that's the understanding. Okay. Similarly, the mind. Manaso mano yad vacho ha vacham. One cannot speak properly without consciousness principle. Vacho ha vacham. So pranasya pranaha. Even the life force cannot exist without consciousness. So the very existence of anything is because of consciousness. Chakshushash chakshuhu. You all should know by now. Eye of the eye. Atimuchya dhiraha pretya small lokad amrita bhavanti. So dhiraha here represents a person who has taken to the Vedanta margam. Not like any of the normal people. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhaye. Bhagavan says among crores and crores of people, one person take to this path That person is called a dhiraha. He understands the Atma Tattvam finally. What happens to the person? Atimuchya dhiraha petya small loka damrita bhavanti. Understands this truth and what? Beats the cycle of samsara and becomes immortal. So that is a wonderful mantra. So Bhagavan is now going to conclude in the 7th chapter how to get this knowledge. Let us study now. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Hari Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvighna Kuru Me Deva Sarva Karyeshu Sarvada Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Shaje Bhabaroginam Gurave Sarvalokanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Tadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Padyantam Vande Guru Paramparam Srutismati Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Uttara Bhashyakatam Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomapatyapta Dehaja Dakshinamurte Namaha Apara Karuna Sindhum Jnanadam Shantarupinam Sri Chandrasekhara Gurum Pranamami Udanmaham Om. All of you chant Yam Brahma loudly. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunmanti Nimyai Vedai Sangapadakramopanishadair Gayanti Yam Samaga Dhyanavasthita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Nabidusura Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha Atha Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Before starting, let's chant the 6 slokas. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Shri Saraswati Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Seshamevanukampartham Ahamajnanajam Tamaha Nashayamyatma Bhavasthaha Jnanadipena Bhasvata Jyotishamapi Jyotihi Tamasah Paramuchyate Jnanam Gneyam Jnanagamyam Hridi Sarvasya Vishtitam Nahi Jnanena Sadrisham Pavitramiha Vidyate Tatsvayam Yoga Samsiddhaha Kalenatmani Vindati Jnanena Tutadajnanam Esham Nashitam Manaha Teshamaditya Vajnanam Prakashayati Tatparam Ethaidhamsi Samidhognihi Bhasmasat Kuruterjuna Jnanagni Sarva Karmani Bhasmasat Kurute Tatha Yasya Sarve Samarambhaha Kama Sankalpa Varjitaha Jnanagni Dagdha Karmanam Tamahu Panditam Buddhaha Om Shanti 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 Atha Srimad Bhagavad Gita Saptamodhyayaha Jnana Vijnana Yogaha Om Narayana Paro Vyaktat Andamam Vyakta Sambhavam Andasyantaspi Me Lokaha Saptadvipa Cha Medini Om. Shloka number 22. All learn 22? Yes or no? Yes. 22 you all learn. Let's chant 22 together. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Sataya Shraddhaya Yuktaha Tasya Radhana Mihate Labhate cha tatah kaman Mayaiva Vihitan Hitan. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hardam Swagatam, hearty welcome to the next session on the 7th chapter, which is called as Jnana Vijnana Yoga. Bhagavan initially explained Jnanam. Now the process of getting Vijnanam. process of realization Bhagavan is explaining. So Bhagavan began by saying that nobody will ask for Atma Jnanam directly. Correct? Transactions are correct. So they will want first their problems to be solved. Then they want enough of what? Bank savings, money, everything. Then only they will start inquiry into the ultimate truth. Correct again? Am I right or wrong? Huh? Immediately is come back to no. Very good traditional dress. Very good. Okay. So Bhagavan understands human psychology, and so he has recommended that for solving your valid desires, underline the word valid desire. What is a valid desire? Somebody, can you recollect? Bhagavan told dharmic desires. Fine. Where did Bhagavan say that? Quote the Gita shloka. See, that's where you should be able to remember quickly. You are in sattvika buddhi, you will be able to dharma aviruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshabha. Takkan varno, okay? Nah, you should all now quickly, become sharp. 7-11, fine, write the mantra, that portion. See, you should be able to pick out the particular, padam or sentence. So, those desires that are dharmic, not opposed to dharma, is Bhagavan himself. So, valid desires can be fulfilled and problems can be solved by a systematic process of sticking to traditional Vedic methodology. So, today I'll take 5 minutes to explain what are the different ways you can use that is present in the Vedic methodology to solve your problems, acquire wealth, fulfill your desires. The primary one that is told is doing yajnam, organizing a huge, it's called fire sacrifice, right? Yajnam or homam through the right priests. Everything should happen correctly. The priest should perform the whole ritual correctly on the right day, right time, right process. And what? They are compensated by the Yajamanaha, who is the person who wants all these benefits. All the person has to do is hand over the responsibility to the priest and they will do it for you. It's like a contract. And according to whatever is required, if you do that, that is one of the main explanation provided in the Karma Kanda of the Veda. So please understand, 99% of the people are engaged in the Vedic path to learn the mantras, perform all these different rituals for different people at different points in time. There are two things. One, doing special rituals called Kamya Karma. Write down. I talked about 5 types of karma. What are they? Nitya Karma, Naimitya Karma, Kamya Karma, then Prayaschitta Karma and Pratishiddha Karma to be avoided. Nitya Karma, you have to do it yourself. Don't subcontract Nitya Karma to somebody. Somebody became very brilliant. He said, let you all do my Nitya Karma. Somebody else cannot do your Nitya Karma. So you have to do Nitya Karma. Naimitya Karma means what happens at different instances. So instance based, nimittam. So when the child is born, naming ceremony, upanayanam, all those things, like that 40 samskaras are there. They are called naimiti karma from birth to death and beyond death. So our Sanatana Dharma believes that the soul doesn't pass away with the physical body, nor is the Atma born when the physical body is born. Before birth, even after death, all these samskaras, rituals are done to purify the Jivatma. Write down. Jivatma has been purified. And that's why those samskaras called Naimitya Karmam, including marriage, is a very important ritual. Please understand. People think marriage is something like calling people, having lunch, food, and going. That's a very important ceremony. Okay. Anyway, today I think it is Samaveda Upakarma, correct? Krishnayar and all for people. So like that, very important ceremony. Like that. Okay. Then Kamya Karma. Kamya Karma talks about a lot of different what? Homa and big yajnas. One famous yajna you all should remember that comes in Ramayana. What is that? Putra Kameshti Yagam. Write down so that you all recollect, connect what I'm saying now with the Purana Itihasa. Break down the word. Putra Kama Ishti. There are three parts to that particular word. Putra means what? Children, son actually. Kamam means what? Desire. Ishti is a ceremony done invoking the Devatas. I talked about Ishtakarma and Purtakarma. Remember? Ishtakarma is invoking the Devatas and asking for your desires to be fulfilled. Purtakarma is that you do for the society. So there are two different karmas, okay, in which Ishti or Ishtakarma takes more prominence. Lot of Ishtis are there. For a Grihastha, many Ishtis are there. Anyway, one is Kama Ishti Karma. I told Putra Kama Ishti Yagam. You all learned or not? You all studied, right? Through Ramayana. Okay. Now, like that, for many of the desires, there are many different homas. That's a major contribution of the Karma Kanda of the Vedas. Look at the Karma Kanda, beginning portion of Vedas is focused on what? Jay Raghavan, see, it's not focused on Atma Jnanam, Brahma Jnanam. Who am I? Aham Brahmasmi. No. Even the Vedas talk about how to fulfill all your desires in a very dharmic way. Write down, fulfilling desires in a dharmic way. So that once you fulfill desires dharmic way, punyam will start working. Dharma is equal to punyam. And when punyam comes in abundance, you will move towards Atma Jnanam. That is the idea. Now everybody today cannot do all these rituals in Kali Yugam. So I recommended all of you to take to what? Japa Yajnam. Yajnanam Japa Yajñosmi. Switch on cameras, all of you. Many of you not camera on. Very important portion. Pay attention. Now here, this Japa Yajnam and Mantra Japam today in what? 2021, 2022, 2023, especially in 2019. And the coronavirus is very what? Prevalent. People are scared. Many people put different things on internet. Chant this mantra. It will solve coronavirus. Chant that. Chant this. Everybody puts on internet, YouTube, everything. Yes or no? Correct? Huh? Many people forwarded to me and said, should I chant this? Can I chant this? What is the answer? 100% no. N-O, no. Bold, underlined, capital. Please understand that mantra japam should be taken from a guru personally, sitting in front of the guru. Because I've been initiated, I know the process. It's called, write down. People are interested, write down the process. Whenever your punya karma works, you go to the right guru to get the mantra, then you'll know these things. The process is called mantra diksha. For which you have to, before that, what mantram should I take? Because you want to solve some problem, right? For that, you have to consult a Jyotish. So that Jyotish will then tell you these are the mantras. Can be 1, 2, 4, 8, whatever. Different types of mantras that you should take. Take means what? You should be initiated through a guru. There is a 1 hour process. For one mantra, initiation is 1 hour process. So you sit in front of the guru physically, and the guru himself should have been initiated with this mantra from his guru. There is an exception for this, I'll tell you later. Then, through a process, actually, the guru transfers the mantric power to the person who is being initiated, the disciple, through they will not touch physically. That's why you should get a lot of things for the mantra diksha ceremony. One of the things that, coconut. The coconut, that guru will touch the forehead of the disciple and transfer the power of the mantra to the individual, and then initiate not only the mantra but the process. It's a huge process. So multiple steps. Mantra japam will not give benefit just by chanting the mantra. Something to be done before chanting, something to be done after the chanting. So many steps are there. All those have been learned systematically from the guru, and at least 11 times you should chant it under the guru and get the approval you're doing it correctly. Then only you're initiated. You got the process? Can 5 people say you understood what I'm saying? So don't expect anybody who gives mantra through somebody. I've seen mass mantra initiation. I've seen somewhere in engineering, some art, somewhere he'll put 10,000 people in a row. Here, this mantra, take, 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 take. A fellow is a fake, he'll say take. So please understand, it's all nonsense. The proper process to be initiated in a mantra. And only if you do like that and then follow this systematically, you will get what is called as mantra siddhi. Write down. Mantra siddhi means whatever mantra you're initiated, you should get the desired result. Then only it is effective. Simply chanting doesn't have any value. Please understand. So it's a process. So the internet-based transmission of mantra, YouTube-based, email-based, WhatsApp-based, telephone-based. What is the answer? Anybody? I don't want to say dash dash. Is what? Not going to happen, not effective. Clear? Are you clear about this? So please understand, if you're really serious, really want to solve problems, really want to fulfill desires, you have to have the, as I told you, we will spend money to go everywhere in the world, but you will not want to go on a pilgrimage, meet the Guru, and then also initiation at a holy place, at the right time. And there are certain things, the niyamam, certain things you have to follow before initiation. You cannot eat like bhakasura for 3 times and then go and sit for initiation. There are certain rules before initiation. So many things that we followed. It's not a joke. So please don't follow all this internet, YouTube and all those things. If you're interested, go to right guru and get the mantra initiated. That's when, and then after that, the story doesn't end there. The story begins from there. Please understand. That's where the story begins. And then you have to do it. Without fail, almost every day you got shaucham. Important, because this can be done by everybody. Stri, Purusha, any jati, everybody can do it. There's certain ways you can do it. It's fine. But the major, the process is similar. All of you can do it, and you will realize the result depending on your what? What is the depth of the papam that has been there that is stopping you from getting the result? Depending on that, the time will be decided by that, and your sincerity, dedication to the mantra. So every mantra will have, write down 3 things. Rishi, Chandas, Devata. Rishi is the seer who has found that mantra. Chandas is the meter in which it is chanted. Devata is the Ishta Devata, what Bhagavan says. Tanum, that form that Bhagavan explained in Bhagavad Gita, that is important. And there is a upasana, shloka or mantra for the Devata, which should be learned, memorized. All this should be committed to memory. Initially, you can look at the book and do. After that, it should be memorized. And because when you're chanting the upasana, shloka, the form of the God should be visible to you. That is why this can be done anywhere. You don't need to go to puja room, seek a place, keep on looking. Initially, you can do that. After that, anywhere you sit in the right direction, east, north direction, sit down and close the eyes. That particular devata will be visualized, and then you can do the japam. Propitiate the devatas, consistently keep on doing it. The results will come automatically. You don't need to worry about it. Clear? It's called what? Kamya karma. Japam for solving your problems, fulfilling desires. The same japam if you do without what? Any desires, without any application to Bhagavan for solving problems, what does it become? Anybody? Karma yoga. Write down. Karma yoga results in chitta shuddhi. So as you progress, after getting all the things you wanted, sir, problem solved, sir, money is all available, plenty, everything is going fine, sir. Then you start for chitta shuddhi. At least I'm telling you, at least at that time you start. But that's never going to end. Your desires are never going to end. Problems will never be solved completely. You'll be always be in the loop. Somewhere you have to put a full stop and say, enough is enough. I'm going to focus on chitta shuddhi, go towards jnanam. Otherwise, this life will be spent only on this. Come back again, visiting again and again to the earth, and then continuing earth or I don't know where. Okay, and continuing this. Clear? This is called what? Jnanam japa yajñosmi. The closest to what you can do easily in this present Kali Yugam. For that also, some effort is required. Don't think everything can be obtained with touch of a button. Nah, just one button you press and come. At least this Gita class you're getting. That was very, great. So, clear about mantra japam? So, Bhagavan says that Sataya Shraddhaya Yuktaha Tasya Radhanamihate Labhate Tatah Kaman Mayaiva Vihitan Hitan. What is the most important sentence in this sloka? Mayaiva Vihitan Hitan. Underline that. So Bhagavan is saying here that you may invoke what? Lord Ganesha, Subramanya Swami, Devi, Dakshinamurti, any god you are invoking, the final what? The person, the supreme truth, Parambrahma Tattvam is responsible for giving you the results of your Kamya Karma. Why? Karma Dhyakshaha. I told you that mantra. Eko Deva Sarva Bhuteshu Gunaha. So Bhagavan gives it so through this. Correct? For example, many of you are working in an organization. Correct? Correct? Now, you all go to the bank to draw the money or transfer money. Correct? Does the bank directly give you money? You are getting it through the bank. Correct? But who is giving you the money? Ken is now getting in dollars. Earlier is getting in Indian rupees. Correct? Who is giving the money? Your company is giving the money. But it is coming through the bank. Are you getting the point? Suppose you're not working in a company. The company says, I will not pay salary for next 1 year. You go to the bank and keep on knocking. Hey, you are giving me money. Give me. Will they give the money? Tell me. Similarly, whichever God you're invoking, the supreme power is giving you the results through that particular God. Like that, ATM, you can give so many examples. You go to ATM and draw the money. Simply money will come. How will the money come? Unless some balance is there. Like that, all are what? Instrumental cause. Understand this. So Bhagavan told in Bhagavad Gita, you all remember? So Nimitta Matram Bhava Samya Sachin. Everything is Nimittam. Ultimately, Supreme Truth, Brahman is responsible for all this. Is clear? So Bhagavan said, as Ishvara, called Ishvara Tattvam, Mayeva Vihitan Hitan. I only give this through that particular gods. Here I am. Padavibhavan is over for this. PBA is done. Can you confirm? Meaning is understood fully? Okay. Good. So, because Bhagavan is giving the result, Ishvara Tattvam, Ishvaraha gives the result for your efforts directed towards a particular God. Bhagavan says here, he what? He has already fortified your faith in that Devata. Endowed with that faith, this person engages in the worship of that particular deity. And form is important here. This is what? Deity with form, name, abharanam, ayudham, asanam, everything. And from that, this person attains all those desires. So Bhagavan is very clear. Whether you are clear or not, Bhagavan says you can attain all your desires. And also, what? Fulfill your problems along with that. And importantly, Bhagavan is underlying, which are indeed what? Granted by me alone. Eva. I hope the Padavibhaga is very clear. Maya Eva means what? What is Eva Karam? Eva, anybody? Sanskrit should know a little bit. Eva means what? Abadharanartham. Only, emphatically, Bhagavan says, nobody else is responsible. Only I am the giver of the results of your karma. Karma Dhyakshaha. Please don't forget that. Now, so far story looks very good. Correct? Now the real story starts towards Vijnanam. As I told you, when you invoke the gods and take the dharmic path to solve your problems and fulfill your desires, two things happen. Not only on the material plane, you will see the result. That means what? If you want money, you'll have got money. If you want some problems, you'll get solved. If you got some desires, you'll get fulfilled. That's called action at the material plane because they're all material results. Yes or no? This is called one level. Same time, because dharma was used as the means to solve material problems, there is an adrishta phalam. Write down. Something unseen that is not material, that cannot be shown, that also accrues along with all the karma. What is that? It's called punyam. Write down. So when you are doing all this karma, two things are happening. One, you are putting an application to Bhagavan to solve your problem and get you whatever you desire. At the same time, plus, you'll get also punyam. Are you getting what I'm saying? Nowadays, what? Everything they say, 1 plus, 2 plus. They won't say, no, the model is not told as only 1. Correct? Am I right or wrong? You are familiar, no, to you? Why? The plus. Everybody likes a plus. So because you'll go and buy, what is that plus in that? So let me go and buy. Like that, this process of karma kanda, buy one, get one free. Correct? Like that. Whatever it is not only material solutions being obtained, but also punyam. Can you write? Material success plus punyam is Vaidika Margam. And to get that adrishta phalam is very difficult, please understand. And that punyam will lead you to this next shloka of Bhagavad Gita. Now chant. Sri Bhagavanu vacha antavattu phalam tesham tadbhavatyalpamedhasam devan devayajo yanti madbhakta yanti mamapi. Madam, you want to chant? How shall I chant?
Bhagavanuvāca antavattu phalam tesham tadbhavatyalpamedhasam devan devayajo yanti madbhakta yanti mamapi.
Very good. Also together. Shri Bhagavanu vacha antavattu phalam tesham. What happened? My video got cancelled. You're not able to see my video, right?
Yes, Guruji, we are not able to see, Guruji.
Okay. What happened? Somebody should be around. I need my camera is gone. I think camera is reversed. Anybody how to change the camera side? Okay. Okay, right? Okay. Now you can see me, right? Okay. We'll chant together. Sri Bhagavanu vacha antavattu phalam tesham tadbhavatyalpamedhasam devan devayajo yanti madbhakta yanti mamapi. Om shanti shanti. Now we see so far you're all fine. You have taken to, say example, you took to Japam, Yajnanam Japa Yajnosmi, and come to a point where your desires are getting fulfilled, you are getting money, you are getting your problem solved, everything is fine. At this point in time, there is going to be a deviation into 2 parts. Write down. One set of people will be very happy with what is happening. Aha, I'm enjoying all that I'm getting. And what? I'm getting more and more money, more position, more fame, no problems, everything going fine. So let me continue this till my last breath. Let me do this. This will be my goal of life. They are called upasakas. Write down. So you all thought, no? What? Gayatri upasana, Devi upasana, that upasana, this upasana, that category. So they have lot of what? They get happiness from, because people like to be powerful, people like to be having money, no problems, right? So this is called Devata upasana through mantra japam. Write down. Bhanumati madam, please listen to what I'm saying. Don't add anything. So this is the process where you do upasana on a particular god through mantra japam, then dhyanam. This next step. Multiple steps are there. So we have been initiated to Sri Chakra upasana. They say Devi upasana, that, this, all this. You know where they stay, correct? So they continue to keep on doing this, and this life is gone for them. They'll come back again and continue. So what happens? For them, Their goal orientation is that particular devata through whom they achieve the particular results, and their orientation only towards that God. So, yad bhavam tad bhavati. So, whatever your bhavana, your orientation is there, you will reach that particular goal only. Clear? Brahman sir, you understand now? So, Bhagavan says, this background you have in mind, without that you will not understand the sloka. So these people, have they got vivekam, vairagyam, shamadhi, shatka sampatti, mokshutvam? People are doing all this upasana, desire orientation, mantra japam, upasana. Have they got that? No. They still have not come to the jnana margam. They are still what? Hritajnanaha. Where is all hritajnanaha? Where is the term hritajnanaha? Shloka number 20. Go to 20. Kamaistair hritajnanaha. They are still the same category only. But they have taken to the traditional path. So please understand. So they are still what? Not got the viveka vijnanam. So they continue in this what? Path. They, whatever results they are getting is only finite. That means what? It will come and exist for some time and then go away. So just because the person has got money, all this power for some time, the person doesn't continue to do the mantra japam or whatever, it will go away. Please understand that. It is like what? As much effort you put as input, it will stay for that particular period of time. Once you stop this, it will go away. Or sometimes you don't do it correctly, results won't come properly. Finally, you will understand that it is only finite. So Bhagavan says, whoever is worshipping all these gods and doing all this what? Upasana and everything, their ultimate destination, even if they do everything perfectly, is they will attain to those gods. That means what? Here God represents the desires that they bestow. So finally, they will, the last thing they can reach in this process is fulfillment of desires which are finite. Are you getting what I'm saying? So they're happy with it, fine, you continue. But with this fulfillment of finite desires, will you be able to beat this cycle of being born again and again and again? Now remember, in this particular life, maybe Punya Vashat, you got the right path, you got somebody who initiated, you're doing this, you're feeling happy, everything is fine. It is not the end of the story. Please understand, it will last maybe till your life, this life. Even then, there is no 100% guarantee. Everything should have been done correctly, systematically, every day, properly. Even if it is done, finally you will be achieving all those desires, and in a way, reaching the gods means you have got that particular siddhi of the mantra of the particular devata. But it is not the end of the story. You will be born again. Next birth, is there a guarantee you will continue on this path? You tell me. Can you guarantee to me 10 years from now what you will be doing? Anybody here? 10 years from now, can you guarantee on this day, just before Ganesh Chaturthi, I'll be doing this? Can you say? Cannot say. Similarly, how can you talk about what will happen in the next life? So Bhagavan says, the first set of people who go after this finite results, they end up with finite gods. But there are a few people who take the second path. I told you, now the path now has got diversion, two paths, right? Second path is they have this inquisitive thought. For them, the punyam has worked very well. So they sit down and ask this question: how long will I be asking Bhagavan continuously for all these things? Bhagavan means Devata, for solving my problems, give me this, give me that. Let me tell you, I can tell you from experience. If your mantra japam, whatever upasana you're doing is very correct and powerful, if you ask for one, you will get 10. That is the power of this. Okay. Once you start getting more and more, then if your punya karma is very high, your punyam is very high, then you will get to the final question now. How long will I keep on doing this? Is this what life meant for? Is it ever going to end? Or this is the end of everything I need to achieve? And that's when what will happen? You will then, this new path will what? Open out for you to ask this proverbial question. What is all these things? Who is really Ishvara? What is this Jagat? Who am I? Why am I doing this continuously? So that question will arise. And that's when you take a U-turn, which is called what? Nivritti Margam. Are you getting now? Till now, this person was in Pravritti Margam. That means what? The path of what? Preyas. As Kathopanishad says. Then the person will turn to Shreyas. Shreyascha Preyascha Manushyametaha. So, in a study that I will take shortly, Yamadharma says there are two paths. So, this is a very nice path where you fulfill all the desires in the right way and you will keep on continuing. And only if you're Upasaka, you are called a Kripanaha. You're a pitiable person because you're stuck in the loop. How to get out of that? So that is by getting to Jnana Margam. So Bhagavan says, whoever takes to Jnana Margam will achieve what? Will achieve Brahman, the infinite. So do you want to achieve the finite gods or you want to achieve the infinite supreme Brahman through Jnanam? The choice is yours. Clear? Are you clear? How systematically the Vedic process step by step takes you up to this level, and after that your punya karma is working properly. You will take a U-turn and come towards jnanam. So what happens? You will continue all your karma now. So now understand clearly. I may continue to do my japam, whatever I've learned, even though I got mantra siddhi, I'll continue to do, but no longer the goal orientation for solving problems or fulfilling desires, only for chitta shuddhi. Are you getting the point? And when chitta shuddhi starts increasing, you will start studying Vedanta Shastra seriously, understand the truth, then you can see everything in proper perspective. Clear? That's what Bhagavan is saying. Let's look at Padaya Bhaganmaya for this sloka. Antavat tu phalam tesham antavat tu phalam tesham tad bhavati. Tat plus bhavati, tad bhavati. You can put tat, two words. Tat bhavati alpamedhasam. Devan devayajaha yanti mat bhakta. Actually, mat bhaktaha, I should say. It's one word. Mat bhaktaha yanti mam api. See, the tat bhavati can be two words, but mat bhaktaha cannot be two words. So please understand, tat bhavati in the first line or the second padam is two words. Mat bhaktaha is one word with visarga. I'll do again. Antavat tu phalam tesham tat bhavati alpamedhasam. 7. Okay. Devan devayajaha yanti madbhaktaha yanti mam api. How many happened? How many? 14. Very good. Now, everybody is now becoming very sharp now. Now, look at the Anmaya. Tat. Where is Tat now? Quickly, anybody can now. Like next, I will see whether you are sharp enough. Where did the word Tat come from? Tat bhavati. Now you should not the first line. You should say Tat bhavati. See, where is the word Tat? Is the word Tat appearing separately in this sloka? Anybody? No. I'm not Indas Kupasaka and all. I said, where is the word Tat? Correct answer. It is part of Tat bhavati. Are you getting the point what I'm saying? I don't know. See, it's not the third word. Antavat tu phalam tesham tad bhavati. Tad bhavati. That is the fifth word. Are you getting the point? Tat doesn't appear separately. Okay? From tat plus bhavati, tad bhavati. From that word tat, this becomes first word here in Anvaya. Understood? Atmanand Murnida, Ken. Ne. Understood? Tat comes from Tadbhavati. Tadbhavat Yalpa Medha Sam. Clear? So Tat Phalam. So Tat Phalam Tesham Alpamedhasam Tu Antavad Bhavati. Now you see, Anvaya is very difficult. Let me go slowly. So let us take this sloka for analysis. Okay, all of you know how to do properly PV. I'll teach you now. Now you have the sloka in front of you. Have you got a pencil or a pen or something with you? Okay. Put one line after antavat. The tu is there, no, it's one word. Put a line. That means what? It is breaking into two words. Antavat plus tu. That is antavattu. Clear? So far, how to make two words from one word? Antavattu. Antavattu tu. Let me put on line. Okay. Next. Then after that, phalam. After the word phalam, put on line. That means what is independent word? Nothing to worry. Tesham, put another line after tesham. Independent word, no problem. Correct? Then, when the word tadbhavat yalpamedhasam is coming, at the point tat and the bhakaram, tadbha is coming. No, put on line. Cross. That means what? The first word in that particular complex word, tat is taken out. Bhavat yalpa is there. No, bhavati. Yakaram is there. Put on line there. Bhavati. Tat bhavati. Some small grammar, sandhi rules you should know. What? Ikaram plus akaram becomes yakaram. It's called yen sandhi. That's how you slowly learn grammar. Not difficult at all. If you're focused very easily. If you know sandhi, samasa, padavivaga, anvaya, you get 65 marks in Sanskrit. My Guruji used to say. Anyway, so tat bhavati. You got it now? All of you? Ken Kadisida. Tat plus bhavati. Then put on line. Automatically, over a period of time, yakaram, you'll be able to break into ikaram and akaram. So if you want to be more careful, right at the left side of the cross line, put ikaram. Right side, put akaram. Go back and study small grammar. Ikaram, and sandhi. Clear? Alpamedhasam. So instead of yalpamedhasam, it becomes alpamedhasam. Clear? Krishna Bunida. No, it's part of the Upakarma ceremonial. After that, you're supposed to do for 1 hour many things. No, you're supposed to chant a lot of things. There's something called as Maheshwarani Sutrani. Therima? That's first thing should chant after Upakarmas. Initiation into Sanskrit. One day you can take Sanskrit class also if you are really interested. Then only Vedaramam should start. Parashuraman sir. First Maheshwaran padikkanum. Appuram dhaan vandu Vedaram. Okay, anyway, fine. So tat, the part of that only is grammar. This bhavati alpamedhasam. Clear so far? Is it clear? How to get the independent words? And these will be meaningful words. We'll have linga, vibhakti, vachana, padam. Then devan, put a line. So it's a compound word. Devan, deva yajaha, right? Devan, put a line. Then deva yajaha. So when you chant continuously, you should not stop. Visarga means the word has to stop. Yajaha. So that's why to continue chanting, Okaram is given as a replacement for Visargam. Visargam means 2 dots. Got it? So when you chant, you should not chant Devan, Deva, Yajaha, Yanti. Chanting will not be fluent. When you chant Devan, Deva, Yajo, Yanti. Correct? So Deva, Yajaha. That's why it becomes separate word with Visarga. 2 words. Devan, put a line. Deva, Yajaha. Another word. Clear? So far clear? Devan, Deva, Yajaha. Yanti, another word. Put one more line. Clear? Now, here, the Madbhaktaha cannot become 2 words. It will not have any meaning. Mat plus Bhaktaha in this context not have meaning, but it's 1 word. So slightly require little more experience. Madbhaktaha, 1 word. Don't go and break it. Sandhi Vibhaga will be Mat plus Bhaktaha. Between Sandhi and what? Getting a Padam and what particular word. Okay, Shabdam and Padam. Sandhi happens with Shabdam, Padam will be independent with linga vibhakti vachana. Mad bhakta ha, one word. Yanti. Here now, mam plus api. Two words. Mam is a separate valid word. And api is a valid word. So they become two words. Clear? Today I become specialist now. How to do Pada Vibhaga? That's why I say keep a pencil or pen, have a book. Which don't, if the book is extremely neat without any notes, I can say you're not studied anything. Lot of marking should be there on the Gita book. There should be references. So I told you, I'll show you. Then we comes one, show me first Gita book. You'll not find a single place in any of the 700, 800 pages. It's all full of so many things. Okay. So that's how, what you put in there, you will be able to recollect. So if you only keep it no reading in some separate book without no you writing, you will not understand. So clear, how to get the word. Now you see. Then after this, only first step. This is called Pada Vibhaga. If you do Anmaya, now write. Tat, where is Tat? You all got Tat or not? Go and put number 1 on top of that. Put number 1 on top of Tad bhavat yalpa medasam. Put number 1 on top. What was number 5 in normal course becomes number 1. Clear? Understood? Tat number 1. Phalam. Where is phalam? Phalam is second word. So second word that you put number 2. So the third word, correct, Guru sir. Antavatu tu. Phalam, correct? Third word, phalam, becomes second word here. So put 2 on top of phalam. Clear? Then tesham. Where is tesham? After phalam. So that becomes number 3. Then alpamedhasam. Where is it? The last word in the first line. Okay. That you put 4. That's why the line you put, no? The line should be long enough to put a number. When you put a number, the number should be contained within the line. So for example, line is like this. Number should be within this. Clear? That's how you'll be able to say the 4th word. Correct? Alpamedhasam. So far clear? Identified alpamedhasam now? Next. Tu. Where is tu? Tu where? Antavatu plus tu. Oh, that becomes the next word. What is the number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Put number 5 on top of tukaram. Then antavadu. See, when you chant, it is antavatu tu. When independent word, dakaram comes into picture. Antavadu. Clear? That becomes number 1. That is number what now? What number 1 becomes what? Number 6. Where can number 6 become number 1? Number 1 becomes number 6 only in Pada Vibhaga Anvaya. Again, 1, 2 ka 4, 4, 2 ka 1. Okay. Tu antavadu bhavati. Where is bhavati? Where is bhavati? Jump to bhavati. Tad bhavat kyalpamedasam. Now you see how you can do long jump, triple jump, and the somersault, everything. All that will happen. See, gymnastics is also happening in words. Bhavati, you got bhavati or not? Where is bhavati? That becomes the number. Clear? So now you got how many words now? Tat, phalam, tesham, alpamedhasam, tu, antavad, bhavati. 7 words are done. How to study Bhagavad Gita? Understand like this. If you do all 700 slokas, all the close to 3,000 mantras in Upanishads, and then Brahma Sutras, 550 sutras, then only you will get the master subject. Doesn't happen overnight. Now you understand how much effort one has to put in? Vedanta Shastra is the way to do. When you start doing all these things, tell me, and you'll have time for bhajana, namasankirtana, dancing upside down, listening to all nonsense people talking some nonsense. I'm telling you, I didn't find any time. I didn't find single minute to listen to anybody other than studying this systematically. Anyway, so 7 words are clear now. Definitely not art, definitely not Indian engineering. That also be clear about it. Okay, now, first line is over. Now, second line you take. Devayajaha. Where is Devayajaha? Devan, Devayajaha. Second word in the second line. Devayajaha yanti devan. Devayajaha yanti devan. This is the Anvaya. Anvaya means what? Reorganizing the word in the systematic way for us to understand. Sanskrit is perfect. Whether you say Devan, Devayajo yanti or Devayajaha yanti devan, both are same from Sanskrit standpoint. But for our understanding, Devayajaha yanti devan. Clear? Then madbhaktaha, where is it? Very easy. Madbhaktaha yanti mam api. It is an Anvaya form only. Now you understand how to do? Now, can you confirm how many markings should be there in a particular sloka? You tell me now. Starting with Padavibhaga, Anvaya, then references, Suhashitas, Upanishad mantras, Brahmasut. If you put so many things in one sloka will be at least 2 to 3 pages. That's how our Gurujis and all taught us. That's why it is like this today. Clear? Understand? Now look at the word meaning. When you take the word next level, what you should do if you're interested in Sanskrit, take the word, write down. If it is a Nama Padam, means noun form, note down the Linga, Vibhakti, Vachana. Practice simply, whenever you find time. I'm not saying that's important, but instead of going to know Samskrita Bharati, A, B, C, D, and studying Sanskrit course, paying 10,000 rupees, pay 10,000 to Brahma Vidya and learn Sanskrit like this. Okay. So find out what is the Linga. So for that, there are books. Namapada Rupam, a book is printed. Dhatu Rupam, book is printed. Dhatu Patam. Have that, keep that together, study everything together. Okay. So Devan. You'll know what is Devan. Devayajaha, Yanti, Madbhaktaha, Yanti, Mamapi. So each one you take, analyze the what? Linga, Vibhakti, Vachana, then take that word, complete the entire 7/3. And again, so if you get what? Chaturthi in this, you'll be able to say what? Prathama Ekavachana to Saptami Bahuvachana. That is how the mind becomes trained in grammar. Understand now? Then the words will come. When you pick up words, then fluently speaking in Sanskrit will not be difficult. It will happen. So learn Sanskrit through Bhagavad Gita. I'm telling you again and again. There is a book already printed. Samskrita Vyakaranam. Through Bhagavad Gita. Gita Vyakaranam. You can buy that book also. It's done already for you in that book. You don't need to do all this jugglery. It's already available. If you want, you can take that. Clear? Now look at the meaning. Tat phalam. Tat means what? That. Phalam, result. What result? Whatever result you are desiring, that result. Tesham alpamedhasam. Tesham satata yuktaye. Bhagavan told somewhere, right? Tesham means to those people. In bracket, you say that is accruing, that which is being what? Bestowed upon to those people. Bhagavan doesn't leave them even here. He wants to give one adjective to them. Alpamedhasam. Write down. Alpamedhasam. It's an adjective to the persons who are following only the path of desire. How to analyze the word? Medha. Medha Shakti means what? What is Medha Shakti? KN. Now next. Class Sanskrit class. What is Medha Shakti? Medha Shakti requires 2-3 things. What are they? Ability to grasp. Ability to memorize, retain, and then ability to ask the right question. Grahana Shakti, write down. Dharana Shakti plus Vak Shakti, write down. That is Medha Shakti. If I take like this, Krishna, one class, one slogan, the point, Medha Shakti is equal to Grahana plus Dharana plus what? Vak Shakti. That is why one sloka is enough for you. If you want to become Medhavi, what should you do? Ya Shraddha Dharana Medha Vagdevi Vidhi Vallabha Bhakta Jihva Grasadana Shamadhi Gunadayini. Ya Shraddha Dharana. I told you, Dharana Shakti is required. Vagdevi should be able to express. So Vidhi Vallabha Bhakta Jihva. So that Saraswati Devi is present in your tip of the tongue. Agra Sadana Shamadhi Gunadayini. You get all the Shamadhi Gunas. So, see, one small thing you take so much to learn. This is the way to learn. Our Sanskrit, our Dharma, how to learn. Traditional way of learning. Very, very few people teach this. Hardly anybody in the world, let me tell you. So, Medha, Medhasam, Alpa Medhasam. What is Alpam means what? You all know Alpam. Alpam you all know. Alpa Medhasam means what? People with very limited Medha Shakti. Dull-witted people who don't have vivekam, who don't have discrimination, who are avivekis. Write down. Clear? So alpamedhasam means people who don't have discriminative power. What is discriminative power? What is the discrimination required here, Meenakshi madam? What is incidental? What is eternal? What is seemingly real? What is actually real? What is truth? What is false? What is permanent? What is temporary? Analysis of these two is called Viveka Shakti. Dharma, Dharma Vivekam, Nitya, Anitya Vivekam, Satya, Mithya Vivekam. So that is what is called Viveka Shakti. So Bhagavan calls them what? Alpamedhasam. Pathingla? To understand one word, Alpamedhasam. So you keep on doing this again and again for all the shlokas. I'm telling you, you become very, very, very proficient in both Sanskrit. And there's a way to remember the shloka also. One is by rote. Keep on by hearting. That's one way. Another is by knowing the meaning, you can commit all shlokas to memory. Alpamedhasam. So, Tesham Alpamedhasam. So, Bhagavan is saying, these, time up. See, these people who are indiscriminate, that means what? Don't have discriminative power. The result that accrues to them, what is that? Tu antavad bhavati. Tu. But what? They may try whatever they want to try, but the results that accrue to these indiscriminate upasakas or behind all this thing, you can do it for some time. I'm not saying you cannot do. Please understand. But once you are clear about the goal of life, you should know that these are what? Finite results. Indeed, finite. Tukaram here indicates that indeed. Antavatu means what? What is Antavatu? Antam means you know. Antam Antavatu is indeed finite, limited, has got an end. Whatever has got a beginning has got an end. Write down. It was not there. Money, I didn't have money. Before I started this, no, Japa Yajna. After that, I got it. So that which is not there in the beginning exists sometime, goes back once again. So it is not infinite, it is finite. So far it is clear? Next, so Bhagavan says, how did they get all these things? By propitiating the Devatas. Deva Yajaha. Deva Yajaha means Devan Yajati iti Deva Yajaha. Those who worship the Devas for all the results are called Deva Yajaha. They are called worshippers of God. All these gods, different gods. That's why, because of all this God, false propaganda, people go to some Baba, this, that, some Dadi wala, this wala, that wala, to get something. Okay. Here, our Shastras say that focus on the gods that are what? Establish those Shastras to Purana, Itihasa, Dharma Shastram. So, Deva Yajaha means what? Who is Deva Yajaha? We are all Deva Yajaha. So, worshippers of gods, yanti means attain. Finally, end up where they want, the gods. As I told you, after death, this individual Jivatma will travel. We are going to discuss that in the 8th chapter. So, Bhagavan is putting foundation here itself. So, we have been very, very focused on the Devata. What? Not Shukla Gati, Krishna Gati. No, okay, no, you're jumping. That's the problem. Don't display your ignorance. Be careful. Okay. So there are certain devas you propitiate. You're so attached to the devata. Upasakas die with the thought of the devata. So much intense. What happens? They will reach those particular worlds. So in this world, they will fulfill their desires and they go join them to continue the journey with them there. Clear? And that is why there are many lokas. What are the different lokas we talk about in Shastras? From Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Bhurbhuva, Swarloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, Brahmaloka, Satyaloka. And then downwards you go. Some people propitiate all the demonic things, tantram, wrong ways. No, they practice all this, no, different kinds of practices, which become very famous today. Those people are very famous very fast. Let me tell you, people who take all these wrong paths become famous very fast. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Rasatala, Talatala, Mahatala, Patala, Loka. That's right. Okay. So, please understand. So, these gods are not in the lower worlds, they are in the higher worlds. Each one is different world. So, after what? Death, you'll go and join them. And merry-making. Like you all go for weekend party, no? Merry-making. You go merry-making with the gods. So they attain those gods. Once again, come back, hopefully to earth and continue the journey again and again. So they worshippers of the gods. Deva yajaha yanti devan. Whereas Bhagavan is saying another category, Mad Bhaktaha. Who is Mad Bhaktaha? Who is a Mad Bhaktaha? Who wants to understand the ultimate truth? No. It's not understood. They are now becoming a jignasu. Write down. From Artha Bhakta to Artharthi Bhakta, they become Jignasu Bhakta. They are called what? Mad Bhakta. Write down Mad Bhakta and bracket is Jignasu Bhakta. Jignasu Bhakta, over a period of time, attain Mam Api, me alone. Me means what? We want merge with Krishna Paramatma. Again, what happened? They become one with Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi. Understood now the process? Let us chant. Mumukshu is fine. Mumukshu, no? Jignyas, all are fine. Chant, look at 23, end the class. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Antavattu Phalam Tesham Tadbhavatyalpa Medhasam Devan Devayajo Yanti Madbhakta Yanti Mamapi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Before the Gita Samsaram, one small question somebody had. I'll answer the question. For Ganesha Puja, who should do, how you should do? Some question was there. I'll tell you. For Ganesha Chaturthi especially, it is always good for a Purusha to do the puja. Point one. Purusha means what? Male member. Even in that, there is a brahmachari person. What brahmachari means what? Still not married, to do puja is extremely auspicious. So what do we do? If the Sri Mata is there, you can chant the sloka, all the vidhana, all the mantra, slokas you can chant. But the act of performing should be done by the male member. If you're not able to get anybody at home, please get some of your relatives. Somebody like in US, no, there'll be some students coming for studies and all those things. Invite them to your home. Hopefully the person is Satvik. Will be like only Satvik person. And ask the person to do puja at home or call a priest or whatever. Preferably brahmachari to do, because Ganesha Puja is the first initiation for a child to do puja vidhana. So it's very nice to initiate a small boy into Ganesha Puja on Ganesha Chaturthi. Worshipping Ganesha is separate. I'll talk about that. Because I told you Lambodar Lakumikara. That we can do later. That I will tell you. I'm specially only for Ganesha Chaturthi, which is happening on Monday in US. Monday or Tuesday in India, depending on convenience. Make sure Purusha is doing probably brahmachari. It's a proper process. Try to get a clay idol of Ganesha. Don't get paint idol. Do proper as the process. Do that. Invoke the grace of Ganesha. And so here also it says, even the form of Ganesha is not permanent. That's why you bring a clay Ganesha, invoke God in it, perform the puja, and then what you do? Do Ganesha Visarjanam. Bhagavan himself is showing that the form is not permanent. Formless Brahman is permanent. It's all steps that you take. Very important puja. All the festival season starts with Ganesha. So, the grace of Lord Ganesha. Who is Lord Ganesha? Tvameva pratyaksham tattvamasi. Tvameva kevalam kartasi. Tvameva kevalam dhartasi. Tvameva kevalam hartasi. So many things are there. Next class we'll discuss. So, Sakshat, what? Tattvamasi. Sakshat Parabrahma Tattvam. Ganesha will take you to what? Ultimately, Brahma Jnanam. Let's pray to Lord Ganesha today that we get Brahma Jnanam in this life itself. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Who's chanting? Gita Samvatsara Vaibhavam. Pranav, very good. Chant.
Guruji, namaskaram. Can we
very
hear?
Good. Chant. And we can hear you. Go, ma.
I am going to chant sloka 6 to 12 from chapter 9. Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. Adha Navamodhyayaha Rajavidya Ragaguhyo Yogaha श्रीभगवानुवाच यदाकाशस्थितो नित्यम् वायुः सर्वत्र को महान् तदा सर्वाणि भूतानि मत्स्थानीत्युपधारय सर्वभूतानि कौन्तेय प्रकृतिं यान्ति मामिकाम् कल्पक्षये पुनस्तानि कल्पादौ विसृजाम्यहम् प्रकृतिं स्वामवष्टभ्य विसृजामि पुनः पुनः भूतग्राम इमं कृष्णम् अवशं प्रकृतेर्वशात् न च मां तानि कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय उदासीनवदासीनम् असक्तं तेषु कर्मसु मयाध्यक्षेण प्रकृतिः सूयते सचराचरम् हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय जगद्विपरिवर्तते अवजानन्ति मां मूढाः मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितम् परं पावमजानन्तः मम बोधमहेश्वरम् मोगाशामोगकर्माणः मोगज्ञानाविचेतसः मोगज्ञानाविचेतसः राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Very, very good chanting. Excellent chanting. Praveen. Correct surname, right? Where are you staying, Praveen? Can you get him on the camera? Pranav, okay. Pranav, where are you staying? Pranav Karthik, where are you staying? Where are you living?
Tambaram.
Where are you living? Tambaram, Chennai. Very good. Excellent. 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 Keep it up. Wonderful. Continue. Every day you chant at least 2-3 slokas of Gita. Okay? Your chanting is very good. I will become very good. Okay? Excellent. Boys are very well today. Okay, very nice. Keep it up. Very good. Keep it up. Okay? So we'll meet in 12 hours to understand the final portion of 18th chapter. How to get to Moksha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tatsat. Krishna 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 Krishna. Shubhamastu. Samasta Sanmangalani Bhavantu Satyayeta. So today you are interested now to start doing PVA for all the slokas slowly. And again, interest undirga. Numari padikino. Summa abde you should not keep on sitting like this. Take a pen and paper, study. Come home and show you. I got 100 books in notes itself written. Neither it should be. Clear? Narayana Narayana.